Hi grade 11s, welcome to this video. I will be doing page 14 and 15 with you, which is a mechanical assembly of a drill jig. We are drawing using scale 1 to 1, a sectional front view and a top view without any hidden detail. We are requested to note a few things. We must use point P as reference point for all the position of the parts. So we have point P here, as well as point P here, as well as point P here. That means the center of this and this will be here on this piece. So I'm going to get started with my top view, looking at the exploded isometric drawing. From the top, I'm seeing my bolt head. The washer will also show. I'm going to see these two pins, but just as circles. And then we have the bush as well here that will show. And then, yeah, and then number 5, which is our top plate. The top plate is going to hide this guide because we can see that this one is 50 and then the top plate is 70. So it's going to hide it. So the white block is not going to show. And then all of this will be on top here. That means this piece of the base will not show. So it will be here. And then point P, some of these components like the slide block, it's going to slide in and then we are going to have it starting here, the middle, which is this circle here. It's going to start there. And then we have the cam lever that is going to go on top according to the exploded isometric. It goes in there, and then lastly we have the cover plate, which will just be on this side. So it will be on this side of this. So the top view is showing quite a lot, except for only the right block. But part of this base will also show because the slide block will slide in and then the top plate will be on top of it, but then the rest of it will be shown. So I'm going to get started with my drawing. I'm going to start with my center line, then I will draw this space in construction. I'm going to measure 165 by 80. So that is my 165. I'm just going to place it, mark it there, place it this side, and then mark. And then from the center, I need to go 40 out. Just going to project this all the way down. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to show my plate, which will show clearly. So I'm going to go 70 millimeters in. me just fix my legs. And then on that top plate, we have two circles. So we need to get the center line, which is 19 millimeters. I'll just check it out. 19. I'm going to draw a center line there. And that center line, I'm going to start by drawing. I will draw these circles just now, but we can see that there's a washer and there's a bolt head that need to stick out. So I'm going to start with my washer, which is at 32. So I'm going to take this. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 16 millimeters. This is 15, 16. I'm going to have my washer there. And then for the bulb head, we have 24 across flaps. That means we don't need to do any calculations. You just take that 24 as our diameter. I'm going to draw the head of the bulb using the 30 millimeter side. We'll just complete the bulb head. There. Then once we have our bulb head, we can now continue with drawing the smaller circle. So you can see it is 15 millimeters to get to the center lines. 15, 15. Then from there, the pin is diameter 8. 8. There are my 2 pins. And then I still need to show my bush there, and to get to the center of the bush I need to measure 20 millimeters. on my right. Then for my bush, where's the bush? I'm going to draw a circle at 26 and at top because we're trying to show the circle and that one. So the circle at 26, 18 millimeters. And then another one at diameter 12 because we want to show the smaller one. So 6 on each side. And then what else is going to be this side? So this side we are basically done. We can now move on to what is in there. So on the other side, we need to measure 48 millimeters to get the position of P. That's the first thing that you need to do. So once you have where P starts, you're going to draw a center line. And then here, we want to show this plate, this slide block. So what we need to do, we need to show this part because the slide block is going to slide in. So let's just finish the 20 millimeter on each side first so that we can get the space. It's 20. Okay. Yeah. And then on this side, the first thing that we are going to see, this is on top of this. So we are seeing this fully. So I'm going to draw it. It is a diameter of 36. I'm going to start with that diameter 6, which is 18 millimeters. And then the smaller circle is 26, just 13. Then from there, 45 degrees. So from the middle, I'm just going to draw a center line at 45 degrees. And then once the center line is there, we are told that the handle is 10 millimeters on each side. So, I mean, in overall, 10 millimeters in overall. So I'm just marking 10. Then from where I've marked the 10, I'm just going to draw 2 lines at 45 degrees. when we are told that from where it's touching the circle to where it ends is 46. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is at the, so 46. And at 45, I'm just going to close off that. Then we have our lever there. Then the lever is on top of the slide block, which is 45. 45 divided by 2, 22.5. Between 22 and 3. And I'm just going to draw it until where the base ends inside, because it, remember, it slides inside, so you won't see all of it. Now this part is hidden by the lever. Then once you have that, you can now outline the full, the base. Only the part of the base is shown. So there is it. And then on this side, we still need to put in the cover plate. So the cover plate is just going to be a rectangle. I'm going to go 6 millimeters out. Then I will draw the cover plate. 6. Just easily attach it here. Then immediately just darken your cutting plane is shown on the base. The arrows are pointing up, meaning that it is the side that will be left over, while this one has been cut off. And then what else? Just move these center lines. The center lines, I want to see how to get them. We need to show them anyways. There. I haven't. Oh, so I need to make a 10 inwards on each side. So these center lines are for marks. That's why I'm not leaving them out. Remember, center lines are not the same as your hidden detail. So that is your top view complete. Now we can start the sectional front view. Just forgot to label 8A here. So that is our top view. Then I'm going to start the sectional front view. So as we've seen, everything goes on top of this face. So I might just want to draw my drawing a little bit lower. I'll just start it and just, yeah, we'll just start it down here. That should be enough. Let me just check. Yeah, the 63 and the, yeah, it will fit. I just need to bring down these lines of the, these are my projection lines. So I'm just projecting it out. And I'm going to start with my base, which has a height of 20 millimeters. And then once I have my base there, what goes on top of the base is the guide block. So I need to show the guide block on this side. The guide block was not shown from the top view because it was hidden under the plate. So I'm going to go 50 out. It doesn't go in, it just goes on top of it. Then it also has a height, it has a height of 25. And then we have, on top of that, we now have the top plate, which is 15 millimeters. You can just project from the top view. Okay. Then I will bring my center line down. So I'm going to knead it. So there's this center line. So everywhere where there's a center line, I'm just going to draw it just to save some time. So my center lines are going to be there. So I have all of my blocks drawn in construction. I'm now going to start seeing where to draw what. So as you can see, we have the bulb that is going through all of them. So the bulb has a height of 12 and the threaded part has the shaft of it is 63. 25 plus 20 plus 15. I'm adding the height. That is 60. Okay. Oh, that is 60. And then we're going to have the washer on top of this one. We're going to have the washer on top here, which has a height of 3. That means this whole piece here will be inside these 3. This whole piece will be inside these 3 and it's going to stick out a little, and then the washer will be the 3. So the 60 millimeters is going to go in here, and then the 3 will be for the washer. So in here, we need to measure 16 with them 16. So inside 16, which is 8 on each side, 16. So I'm just going to do one side first. So I want to get my threads. 0.1 times 16, 1.6 on each side. I'm going to make a 1.6 only on one side. 1.6. Then where I just marked the 1.6, let me zoom in. Where I just marked the 1.6, which is here, 45 degrees. Then I'm going to get that 16 line very lightly. I'm going to draw this piece there. Then I'm going to complete my chamfered part of the boat at 45, which is then in the from here. I'm going to go up all the way. All the way, I'm going to go up. This is 60. So I'm drawing the bolt from the bottom. Then from here going up, you're told that it is 27. 0, 1, 2, 5, 26, 27. We are going to bring our threads here. To the grease. To the grease. And then I'm going to draw my washer at 3 millimeters from this point. And I'll just project the washer from the top layer. My washer is there. Do the same for the other side. Marking this, marking. Remember the nuts, the bolts, the shafts, we don't cut them. So the 3 millimeter that is left is inside the washer. So that means only the head, the bolt is going to be showing. So now that we have that information, we can project the head down. That means the sculpt is going to be showing only 2 faces and the height of it is 12. It's given that it is 12. And if it's showing 2 faces, that means rectangular. This when I'm just going to use my 60 Other side, 60. Now where they meet, you can also draw a line going up so that you know where to stop. There, take your compass, put it there, where the two lines cross each other all the way to the top. Then we have an arc, move over to the other side. Another arc where they meet. You simply just draw a line where they meet, not all the way to the top, just until here. And there is your pole and your wire. Next, we are going to have the bush, because it's what we drew the center line for. When we're looking at the bush, it's 15 and it sticks out all the way until 19. That means this piece is this circle, the outer circle that we drew, and this small piece that's at the bottom is it's 20 millimeters. So it means this hole will be there, that is at 10. So it goes down by 15. This block is 15. So I'm just going to make sure that my line is straight. Then I'm going to project the outer circle until the top, it's going to stick out. And then the inner circle, it's going to go through here because it's going to be a hole. So it's going to be that hole, and 19 minus 15, it is 4 millimeters. So it is just 1 millimeter above the washer. Okay. And then the thickness is 20. So from here, 20 on each side, 10, 10. So this hole goes through all the way to the top. Let me just fix that. There, and then the 20 goes inside. There's my washer completed. I mean, not the washer, the bush. So there's my bush. Immediately, I can start hatching it. That is the first component that we are hatching. So remember all the other components that we've drawn, which is the bolt and the washer, we do not cut. So there's no need to hatch. And there is the bush. Once we have the bush, we can now start outlining our plate. So you might wonder why I am not showing the holes. Keep in mind that the cutting plane is passing directly in the middle. The holes, one is being cut off, one is way too far to be shown. So we will not show that. And I'm just going to finish off this side. I'm going to finish off this side by outlining my two blocks, the guide block and the top plate. I'm going to complete them. So I will outline my top plate, which is here, top plate, and two on the other side, top as well, stop here. Then I will continue on the other side. That once I have that, then I can start sectioning it. So there is my section of the side block of the top plate. That is the top plate. And then I'm going to outline my guide block. I'm just going to outline those four sides because it's not effective. So the guide block here. Then I will also section it. So there is my section. Then I need to, before I can outline the whole base, let's check what's going to be showing. Obviously this because it has slid through it, which is the sliding block. I'm going to project it down. And then check the height. The height is 20. The base is also 20. That means it's going to go through. So this means I will make this line dark as well as this one dark. It goes directly into it. Then when we are looking at this block, this slide block, we can see that there's some threads there. These threads means that there's a threaded hole, which is M14. There's M14 by that. So that means a part of this is going to go in here. The part, this 10 millimeters, is going to be in here. So we need to draw that M14. So we're going to go out by 7 on each side. That one. So 6, 7, 14, 6, 7, which means 14. Means I'm going to just in construction first. And then as we've established, it's going to go clean inside by 10. So you're going to measure 10 down so that we can get this, so that we can finish off the block. So 10, mark it, construction wise. Here's our 10. Once we have the 10, the threads are going to be 1.4. So 1 just closer to 1 here. These are going to be threads. 5, 5, the top and bottom. Then we're now going to do the internal ones. So these ones are going to be, wait, I'm doing, oh my gosh, I'm drawing it in the wrong thing. What am I doing? So, I'm so sorry about that, but you're drawing that here. Oh gosh, I must be tired from making session space. But yeah, I think you saw how to do it. I'm just going to get my 45 since I've already measured it. Okay. That was 1.4. Mm-hmm. Straight line, then another 45. Right? From there, you can now just get these threads, and then the threads over here, we'll draw them in a line. Same thing on this side. Blue line, blue, a line, and close off. Complete this threaded shaft of the river. So there it is. So I don't know why I was busy drawing it on this one. That was supposed to be for the wood of the slide. And before we go on to hatching the block, there are these 2 holes that we need to show here that are at diameter 6 each. And they were hidden by the lever in the top view. That's why we didn't draw them. But we need to show them in the section, because you can see they're directly in the center line where the cutting blade cuts. So they are cut. We're going to go 9 in from each side to get the center lines. And then we're going to draw the holes. We have a height of about 10. So up until the middle to begin. So when we ended that's where we are ending in the holes. So 9 millimeters is on this side, 9 is here. Let's go to this line. There are holes that means center lines. Then 6 millimeters. So 3 millimeters on each side. Then I will millimeter short. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This side as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. These are just holes. It means when we attach the slide block, we do not attach inside them. So we will not attach inside the blocks. We can just all the other shapes that are coming will not be affected by me outlining this part. So now that we have that, we can immediately section opposite direction and choose the size. So not enough natural light here because it's raining. So it's a bit difficult for me to see. I will do my best to be accurate with the drawing. By reaching through those threads, looking forward. So there is the section. Can looking now how my because I shouldn't see what I can draw. I can draw this piece that goes here, which is this cover plate. It's not really much to do here. We just outline here. Then I will do involves with a hidden detail that I'm seeing, which is M10 here. So this is M10, which is 10, then I need to follow. It's 10. So we're going to go, let's get the center line first. Going to be my external threads in a B line up and in. 0.1 times 10 over you get a line and that monthly, right? Then take your 45 and touch this point. Oh, it's so smooth. In fact, if I can do some magnitude, by using the inside of this. Just use the inside and use the hatching blade. Now let me complete my base. The base is, let's see, we have 125 here. So 165 minus 165 minus 125 gives you 40. That means this is 40. So that will be my 40. And then we need to draw these sliding parts in. Wait a minute. Oh gosh. Look at, oh yeah, the cutting, looking at the guide, the cutting plane is passing through the middle. I measured 50 instead of this distance. This distance is what? Let's figure it out. 50 minus 12. It's 38. So that means I just need to reduce the size of this to 38. It's not much of a big deal. So this is my 40. That means I'm going to go 2 millimeters in. So that is the size of my guide block. So now change mesh, you just erase the excess. It's something that I'll just didn't pay attention to. But at least I was able to notice the mistake quickly. Please sorry about that. But there is the fixed drawing, so it's just a matter of erasing the excess part that you did and having that 40 there. And then we now need to, as I was busy trying to draw the sliding parts. So we do know, we don't see them here in hidden detail, but we can get the dimensions from the slide block itself. So the first one starts at the bottom, 13 up. And then the second one, the second line is 8. That means the remainder of the line. 4 before. So it's 13, 8, 4. 13, 8, and 4. So this is 13, this is 8, and this is my 4 millimeters. So I mark those points, and I'm now going to ensure that I show them. I show them in both sides because they are not cut. And I'm going to mark 8, then 4. So these are my where the slide is going to slide the slide button. There they are. And then once I have that, I can now hatch my base. Only part of the base that I hatch is this one because it's the only one that is being cut. You can see the cutting plane is only touching it. The rest of the slides that I drew, they are not part of what's being cut. Hence I am just hatching that one. So I'm going to use the smaller numeric or smaller ones to hatch this. So there is my base completed. Now I'm only left with one thing, which is the cam lever. The cam lever goes right here. I've already drawn the bottom part of it, which is the little shaft that is there. And then I'm only left with drawing this part here, what the this part here. So from the 10 going up, I'm going to measure 22. And here's 22. Then I'm going to bring it down. But it why am I still recording? Anyway, so let me finish this. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I didn't think it was going to interfere with the drawing. So I went up by 22 and I just brought down the outer circle. And then we need to get, this is 22, that means these arcs are 22 minus 16, let me see. So 3 each. They are 3 each. So 16. Once I measured 22 coming from here, I'm going to get half of that, which is 11. Then where that 11 is, I'm going to make sure that I measure 8 on each side for that 16. So I want to get the get my ups properly. So they will be 3. Let me see what I can do here. Do here. Yeah. So I need to bring it down, that 26. Just needed to check first if that was the case. Bring it down. Okay. This is going to take a while. Oh, used to be that 6. Just doing close between the space here at 6. Just putting it there, moving it up again. Just trying to do it just from here to here. And the rest I will just extend using a line. Same thing from here. From this side. I just extend them. Using a ruler, counterpart. Mm, there is a part, then I'm just going to make sure that I get my handle. The handle thickness is still 10. But this is where I have marked my center. Then I'm going to make sure that I get my handle there. So I'm not sure when it stopped recording, but I finished the whole drawing. I apologize for that. I will double check and see if this is worth posting, because now it stopped recording. I'm not sure at which point, because I have finished this lever. I finished the handle as well by projecting, drawing this. I label it section 8A, and yeah, so I'm not sure where exactly it stopped recording. Hopefully it's not something that you are not able to do on your own. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.